Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about rendering in Maya. I hope I can be clear. I think we can start on making or on our program. So this is called Maya, and Maya it's a software that deals with animation, 3D rendering, and mambo ya film, animation, and visual effects. So today I've decided and make a setup like this, and I want to show you how we should light it using Arnold. So first things first, you go to, let me go to panels. So panels, I hope I'm clear. I hope I'm audible. So let's start. So I go to the perspective and I take this kind of shot, then I light this shot. So go to the Arnold tab, Arnold render, and I go to the perspective shape, which is the perspective 1 shape. Then I do a render, a quick render. I see what it comes. So you can see this type of rendering, it can take a while, and you remember, first things first, I'm just showing you how the output is coming like, and we can render and see venye inaweza kuwa. So let me see. First things first, I'll remove the sky dome light. I'll remove all the lights that I've been using, and maybe let's render it again and see. We remove these denoisers so that I can show you how I did it. So remove imager, yeah, BMT like that. So as it renders, it becomes black. Let's see if there is something to render. Yeah, at least there's something. Let me see whether there's lights here. Let me search lights. Default light set. Let us see. There are lights here that makes this image to look more clear. So I can decide to remove all the lights, remove it, and let us see whether we play it again, whether there is light. So as you can see, there is no light. So first things first, we are going to add a light, which is a sky dome light. Now a sky dome light, it's a light like an environment outside. So maybe let me stop the IPR and let me go to the Arnold and add lights, which is a sky dome light. So I go to the sky dome, I click it, then I see this sky dome light. So as I play. Let us see. And you can see, yes, there's light, but it's not evenly distributed. But let us see how it looks. You can also add, you can go to the settings and go to the Arnold render system AOVs. We can put the diffuse. We can put, let us stop the IPR. We can put the specular. Can also put, what else? Let us see. Can also put, I think we'll start with these two, the diffuse and specular. Then we go to the Arnold render, make sure the camera is 322. I'm just explaining how to render using Arnold. So the more the camera AA, the more the render time. The less the camera AA, the less the render time. Diffuse, the more the diffuse, the more the render time also. The less the diffuse, the less the render time also. So what I'm thinking is, let us put it first there, then we just run the IPR, and you can see this is the beauty pass. You can also change here and look at the diffuse. You can see the diffuse, and maybe you can see the specular only. So let me go to the beauty pass. So I want to make this high quality. So what I need to do is I need to go to the sky dome light. I can post this for a while. I go to the sky dome light, then I go to the attribute editor. Then under sky dome light, there is AOV light group. So we write here RGBA underscore. Let's name it. We can name it environment env. Then I go to the AOVs. I add a custom. Then I copy this. I write it here. So RGBA underscore env. Create. This means that when I click, okay, let me start the IPR. This means that when I click the RGBA.env, it shows only the lights, the light only in the environment. Let me see. Okay. I'll just fix it out later. Let me see. Okay. Make sure I go to the panels, go to the perspective, then I just drag this down. I light some few areas. So let me show you. Let us see. Oops. There's a light here. You can add these lights. You can put these lights. So let us make these lights. You can use a mesh light. So you can take this and create Arnold. Let me just hover this here. Then Arnold, I put it about right there. Then I go to the lights, mesh light. I think what I need is I put it in a default. Then I write RGBA underscore light underscore bulb. Then I add it here. Add a custom RGBA underscore light underscore bulb, then create it. Then you can, let's see, if I click here to see whether it can run. Beautiful thing. Yeah. Let me go to beauty and make some few adjustments. Arnold. Okay, let's area light. So let us see. There is an area light, there is a mesh light, there is a photometric light. Let us use the photometric lights. And oops. My eye just crashes sometimes. Okay, reopen. My eye just crashes sometimes. Report details, close, and report. Close. My eyes open. Don't worry about the interface. It's customized by me, and once you press Alt B, it changes to the normal, but I prefer this. So I think I'll return back to my home page and reopen the crashed one, see whether it is good. I explain only the workflow, so do not show this again. Then okay, then I think let me just open my previous one. File, new scene, don't save. I go to my documents. I select my file and drag and drop here, and let us see. So let it load. It's loading. It can take a while. Let me drag it again. It's reading the file. So I can delete this and add a sky dome light. So Arnold, add lights, sky dome light, and let's do a quick render. Let's position the camera very nicely. You can zoom in. You can think this is the right angle. Yeah, then you go to settings, make sure it's Arnold, not my software. Make sure it's Arnold, and go down, and by width 1920, by, let me put it in a cinematic way, so it is 810. Make sure the maintain width is okay. Then the Arnold renderer, make sure this is 3. For good quality, this is 4. Make that 4. The OVs, let's do a quick render first and see how it goes. So Arnold, then render, then Arnold render view. Then let us see. So we hit the play button. Let's see the outcome. So what I did in this workflow, let me just explain it. In terms of rendering, you put the lights according to order. There are many lights here, as you can see. There are about point lights, several of them, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 point lights, and one sky dome light, which is the environment. This makes it look evenly distributed, and I think making an animation based on this, it can be good for the lighting. This is for just rendering. So about the compositing, it is another topic. So we are dealing with rendering, and rendering, um, doing rendering is, it can take a while. I'm using a MacBook, so this, I don't use a GPU on a MacBook because Arnold takes NVIDIA, and I'm using AMD as the GPU, so there's no Arnold for AMD, there's Arnold for CPU, and the GPU based, maybe you have an NVIDIA which is Windows based. So as you can see, uh, it's a little big, it has a little bit of jagged edges, so we can improve by adding a denoiser. So we can add an imager, and we add a denoiser noise, and we add also a noise ording, and we add also I think that's okay. So let us see, by adding those two, it can take a while, but the quality of it's a little bit of good from the previous one. So let us wait and see. So can take a while, about 4 minutes of rendering, because it's rendering in HD quality, that is 1920 by 800. I put 800 because it is cinematic, and 1920 by 1080, that is 16 by 9 ratio, and 1920 by 1080, that is a cinematic, which is 29.1. Yeah, so let us wait. As you can see, it's kind of making something quality a little bit, but just wait and see. It can take a while. Rendering times, you can take it slowly by slowly, because if you want a good quality, you must put the time there. You can also do for pay for render farm to do the rendering, but it comes with a cost. So render farm gives you, it's free, and it is costly, not costly that much, but it depends on number of frames that you want to do the animation. I think first things first, I'll teach you how my workflow of creating such a model, or a modeling introduction to Maya. Maybe once you know about introduction to Maya, then you go step by step until we finish, you can get to a high quality thing. So as it continues, it may take a while. Right now is 3 minutes gone, so let us just wait. It can take a little bit of time. First, it depends on your CPU. I use i9, so it can be fast enough or slow. People that use i7, i5, maybe if they have a GPU, they'll go much faster. Yeah, so let us wait. So people ask questions that how do cartoons made? How do our cartoons are made? So you are making using Maya. So if you understand Maya, it can be easier for you to understand on what animation you want to do. So based on the animation, based on the concept, based on the script, you can make a good animation there. Right now is 50%, that is 4 minutes 35 seconds away. Yeah, as it continues to render, yeah. So I think it's going on well. Uh, it's about 60%, and you can see at least if there's a little bit of noise, but as it renders, the noise, as it finishes, the noise will be, yeah. Make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel as I grow and grow. I think I'll be much better if I continue this and this. I hope one person is watching. Yeah. Uh, yes. It's continuing. I use a I use a camera A of 4, diffuse of 3, specular of 2, transmission of 2, volume of 2. Yeah. So at least it's coming. Putting 1 1, is it? Yeah. So right now is 74. As you can see, it's a little bit of noise, as I said, but it is coming up with a good quality. So that good quality, it's going on well. The light is evenly distributed. I like that. It's 76. It can take about, let's say, more than 5 minutes from now. You can also put the character there and render it again and see how the character is going to be. Yeah. It's going on well. It's going on well. it's almost, now it's 88%, it's going up to 100%. You can see also there's rendering time remaining here and here. So yeah, let it finish. It's almost finishing. It's almost. It's almost. The work of denoiser is to reduce the noise there. It's to reduce the noise. To reduce the noise. Right now you see there is noise, but once it's finished, now let us see the final output, and I think it is right now done. So let us wait until it's completed here, and I see there is a little bit of noise. Let it just finish and see. Now look, at least it's a little bit of clear. Yeah, it's a little bit of clear. I can take a snapshot, and yeah, it's high quality. I think it's okay. I can right click this and I can just save it. Let's see whether you can save the image. Yeah, you can save the image. Can let me save image as office design, office design, medical treatment, medical treatment. Where should I put? I'll put in my desktop, then save it. Then I double click. I go to my desktop, so I go to users, admin, desktop. Let's see the office design. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's good for this. It looks cinematic. Let me switch off my camera, and you see it very well. It's look cinematic. Uh, Very nice. If you can watch a movie based on this resolution, which is 1920 by 810, it brings a cinematic way because of the blocking of the black spaces of the top and bottom part. So it looks like cinematic. Yeah, I like it. 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 And I think that is it. So let's meet you in the next episode. Yeah, and let us see how will it be. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.